All right, we are back here on the Jeremy Mills podcast channel with Jamal Crawford, reacting to some of the best Pro-Am highlights. Welcome back, Jamal.
Oh, man, glad to be here again.
Let's get into
Let's get to it.
On the same page. One dude that's put on consistently at the Pro-Am for as long as I can remember is Zach LaVine. Just putting on
Zach LaVine,
week to week.
Yeah, week to week. And then, I don't know if people know this, a backstory. When he got invited to his first dunk contest, they invited him off of seeing his dunks at the Pro-Am. So that was really cool because during the season, he had some dunks and everybody knew he could jump. But when he was doing the dunk contest, then it went viral. It was on SportsCenter, right? So, the NBA picked up on that. And shout out to Zach for always coming through for the community every single weekend.
The lift that dude has, and to be able to see it in person, I have to thank you. I have to thank you for seeing a lot of these people in person. But man,
he's a show.
Let's give the people what they want, as Jalen Rose says. This is the Drew. We are checking in with the Drew. I remember this day, that line.
This was one of the epic days in all Pro-Am history. Look at this. Like, it's unbelievable. The build up. I remember it felt like the floor was shaking when we ran out right there. It was just, couldn't wait to get out there. So much intensity. They had challenged us. And I guess, kudos to them because they had the bigger platform at the time. And they're still a historic, legendary Pro-Am. But we start making enough noise where they kind of saw us now. Like, okay, well, let's play, and so they came up and it was a great show. And even though we actually won the game, I feel like, it wasn't really a win-loss thing with both Pro-Ams. I feel like our fans won. And I think that was really cool.
That's well said. It was so cool, that hype around that game.
Oh, it was crazy.
The build up, that line, like you saw, man, just seeing like this image right here, Isaiah Thomas, Trey Simmons, man, that is as Seattle as it gets right there.
As it gets, right? And just everybody coming together. I remember we had a practice, I think the night before or 2 nights before. I think it was the night before. And just how intense the practice was. And we were locked in and we were ready. And now we're going to get to it so they can see.
Bam.
Yeah, it started early.
And that's Stanley Johnson, if I remember right.
Yeah, that is. And I'm just skipping. Whenever I'm dancing, I'm in my rhythm. That was an unbelievable move by Nate right there. Unbelievable. He did a backwards lay-in, reverse. That was a nice move by Malcolm. Stanley came with it, though. He played hard. He played with an edge, and he kind of kept the game going with a competitive standpoint.
He was honestly one of the ones I remember most about that day.
Yeah. IT with the nasty behind the back right there. One leg shot. Bobby Brown, he has game too. Played for the Rockets for a while. LA native. Baron Davis, one of my favorite players ever. He sat on the bench the whole game. Came in and made 2 unbelievable passes and checked out. I remember that. Spencer with the nice dunk. That was my first assist. This shouldn't even been a dunk. I don't know what Zach was doing right here. Like, he was just out of his mind. And one. What's cool about that? Like, Zach's a dunk champ, right? Look at the first people over to him. Like, Nate's a dunk champ, and even he respected. Like, he ran up and got him fired up. I love that image.
Man, and just like that group together, that had to be so fun. Like the energy, the coming together. Oh man, that's the short hair Zach too.
Yeah. What short hair? Young Zach.
Young Zach.
He's still young, but really young Zach. Nice by Malcolm.
Trevor Ariza. Oh, I remember.
The crowd.
We gotta watch that one back.
Play. Yeah, the crowd went crazy on that play. I remember whenever Isaiah or Nate make a play like that, because they're so little, when they make a play that it can lift up a whole building.
And it
was
did.
Unbelievable, that play.
It did. I remember for some reason that day, I don't know why I was so hyped up, but I was like, I wasn't John with people in the game, but I was like, I was hyped. I was yelling and stuff. Right. And when that happened,
the whole city
lost it. Yeah,
yes. Lost it.
Shout out IT.
Legs. Yeah.
We got Rashad Powell shocked as everyone's about to be here when this thing goes in.
Yep. Trey got that right.
Murder.
Money. Look at everybody's face. This is just warm-ups. I think I was even jumping high once. I'm like, man, I'm jumping like I'm 18 again. That was a nice play by Bobby Brown. He could shoot so well. He sold the hands-up play. This was the end of the third quarter. I just hit, I think, 2 deep threes, and that one was deeper, right? Like, the end of the third quarter to the fourth is when I really start finding the groove. But, yeah.
And that looked like pure rhythm. Like,
yeah, and when you see that bounce, you know it's coming.
got to see that one back one more time.
Yes, sir.
Take
It was pretty
one look
deep,
at the
too.
clock. Okay.
Yep. The crowd got loud on that one too.
Bombs
Nice play
away.
by D. Wright right there getting a dunk. Stanley again, he was going hard. Isaiah with the cross. That was nice. Look how Zach flushed that. Kwame Alexander, all kind of hops. Nate with the cut to Isaiah. Nice finish, nice finger roll. Stanley was going at it, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was the end of the game. Move on Stanley. And then I lost it right there. I lost it. And then I got it back. Right? And then I didn't know where I was going to go from there. I could have easily dropped it off to Zach and he ended with a dunk. But I said, you know what? This is such a monumental night. I think, and it felt like it was good. I'm like, I think I can make this shot. I want it to really be dramatic. But yeah, that was fun.
And like just having the freedom to go for it, there's so many beautiful moments created. Like, sure, you can't probably do that in NBA games, you know,
absolutely,
all the different reasons, but man, Jamal Crawford in a pro-am is a sight.
Yeah, I have my own artist at that point, right? Like I feel like, oh, that was a great way to end the game right there. Dunk champ to dunk champ, windmill.
If you look on my YouTube from whenever this was, 2015, you'll see a grainy YouTube video or a like iPhone video of that play. I was just like, man, Nate Robinson to Zach LaVine. Just like a passing of the torch we're seeing here.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was so fitting the way to end that. It was wonderful.
And take me like behind the scenes as we kind of finish up here. Just like what this day was like for you coming together with these guys.
It was one of the most hectic days because that game has so much hype, right? So, and we want to be a good host. We try to set up a gym for them to shoot, restaurants to go to, everything. We even had a party afterwards. We all went together. But I remember walking out after that game. All of us were right there in the locker room. We were like, hey, you know what? You guys are from LA, we're from Seattle, but it's about the West Coast having ballers and representing. We should do this more often. It was all love, and that was wonderful. That was right after the game.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction video with my man Jamal Crawford. We'll be back for another one. Let's keep this thing going.
Keep it going.